What's going on, man?
What's going on? How's everything going, man?
It's back, man. It's NFL season.
Finally, bro. We've been waiting 10 years for this, man.
I feel like NFL season, like the offseason takes so long, bro. Like the offseason takes so long. We get into it. Like the Super Bowl happens and like then there's a draft, then there's free agency, and then there's like a month and a half of nothing.
It's like 3
And I
months
hate
of
it.
nothing. It's
I hate it.
because the
Hate it.
draft is in April. You're not really doing stuff till August.
Free agency comes though. And
Free
everybody's like,
agency's
"Oh, I got the best free agent." Oh, yeah.
And then it's 3 days long. It's like 3 days long. Everyone signs. There's like a little bit of stragglers.
And there's
here and
nothing.
And then
there's
you're waiting
nothing.
3.
There's nothing.
The thing with baseball is like you got 162 games. You got the draft middle season. You got playoffs, and then it ends by November, and then by February you're starting spring training. Again.
Spring training.
It's like
and then
two
you're
and a
back.
half months off, man.
And the NBA too. The NBA does June.
Yep.
After
You're
June,
back.
you've got
you have summer ball.
You have
draft. You have summer ball.
Summer league in Vegas, and then you got like Olympics sometimes.
The Olympics, and then you have preseason games still, bro. And then you're right back in the season.
Free agency just happened, and now it's like, the schedule comes out. You're like, dang, October.
You're like, what the heck? Yeah,
man, that's dope. That's dope.
Like 2 months.
NFL, man, we're finally back.
Thank God.
And there's a lot of big stories, man. So let's not waste any time to get into it. To me, this year, the MVP of the league is going to be Patrick Mahomes. To me, he's back. He had the injury, and he's back. You're looking at me crazy as if I'm sure. Don't you think that Mahomes is still the best quarterback?
No, not at all. The best quarterback in the
league. I still think
in the league.
Yeah, I still think
after coming off a torn ACL, a year where he struggled too last year. Talking about best quarterback in the league is crazy.
But who'd you put ahead of him? Because that's the thing. Because every time people say the whole thing, Mahomes, okay, like people don't like him. First of all, like the voice is annoying, the wife is annoying. He's kind of an annoying guy. He's also like, I don't know, he's got some identity issues that I think for another conversation. But to me, who's better? Who's better than Mahomes?
Matthew Stafford is better. For all my ball knowers out there, we all know Matthew Stafford is a better quarterback right now today than Patrick Mahomes.
He's not as mobile though.
He's not as mobile,
because I think that's the biggest problem I have with Stafford. I love Stafford. Love Stafford. I loved him since freaking UGA. Love Stafford. He's not as mobile. Patrick Mahomes, mind you, is a little injured. He still can move. And that's the issue I have with Stafford. Stafford is a big arm thrower. And then you know what I actually think who holds Stafford back? His coach. I think his coach holds him back.
Not
I think
all.
his coach trusts him to do anything. And if he had like another coach that kind of reeled him in at times, he wouldn't just be chucking it everywhere, man.
Yeah, but like think about best quarterbacks in the league. You got to have some good weapons around you too. Man,
he's got good weapons.
Patrick Mahomes has no weapons.
Rasheed Rice is nice.
No, he's not. Compared to like Puka, Devontae.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Who's a better play caller on offense?
Probably Andy Reid. Andy Reid. That's right.
Andy Reid is probably one of the best play callers we've ever seen.
In the game of football.
And that he's with Mahomes, and that connection still works. And you still got Taylor Swift's
Travis
husband.
Kelce.
Travis Kelce's on that team. So you still got that. So like, I don't see how he doesn't bounce back this year.
I can see how. He's got a tough division. He's got to play the Broncos. He's got to play the Chargers.
Broncos look good.
They look pretty solid. Chargers always are a pretty team here and there. Raiders are better than last year with Mendoza. They spent a bit of money in free agency. New coach and Clint Kubiak.
You know who I think will be good though, and will like look out for the Chargers.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't like the Chargers, but them having Mike McDaniels, that's gonna change some stuff
with Herbert,
because Mike McDaniel he was calling plays with one arm because Tua couldn't throw it past 10 yards. He couldn't. Tua couldn't throw it past 10 yards. And now Mike McDaniel has Justin Herbert who can sling it. So to me, that's going to be a team that people will look at and say, okay, like, look out for that. You know, their defense, we'll see. But I like that. But I don't think Herbert's better than Mahomes, and I don't think Stafford's better than Mahomes.
No, Herbert's not better than Mahomes.
Okay.
That's good. We're not.
But you're only saying Stafford. So Stafford's the best quarterback in the NFL to you?
Yeah, best quarterback in the NFL. Best quarterback in the NFL. MVP last year. MVP last year. Had a really good playoffs as well, whether it was Carolina. He led the game-winning drive down there.
Against Carolina.
Yep. They got a tough game against Carolina. He beat the Bears in Soldier Field in the, not a blizzard, but in the frigid weather.
Against
Caleb Williams.
Pretty nails Caleb Williams.
Pretty solid quarterback. And then he lost to Seattle with a great defense, by the way. Great defense. Sam Darnold slinging the pigskin everywhere.
The defense. Seattle earned their championship last year.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah,
dog,
they earned their championship.
Dog.
But do we think they rebottle that again?
I don't know.
I don't know. So to me, I look at it in this way: like Stafford has, I don't know. He has. I don't want to say he has a harder time to get there, but Mahomes is used to beating those same guys. What's Mahomes' record against Josh Allen? What's it against Lamar? Burrow kind of gets him, but I don't trust Joe Burrow this year.
No.
So at the end of the day, to me, Mahomes is going to have a better year, and he's still the best quarterback, yo.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to come off that torn ACL, right? So that's gonna slow down the mobility you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then we talk about placement of the ball. Who can just put it on a seed? Matthew Stafford. Who can put it right where the receiver wants? Matthew Stafford. Who can run who do you trust brain better when it comes to reading coverages? I trust Matthew Stafford. Who does it come to actually leading the last 2 years, right? We talk about both playoffs. Mahomes didn't even make the playoffs last year.
Well, he was hurt.
Exactly.
So
we're talking about the record beforehand.
Yeah.
He had like 5 wins and 9 losses.
But the thing about, I mean, that team, they didn't build anything around them. They honestly didn't. Like, if it's not Kelsey, they don't have anything, honestly. And you saw even Kelsey would you say Kelsey took a step back?
Yeah, of course he took a step back. He took 2 steps back. He was thinking about retiring. That's how much he's taking steps back.
But I do think with Rashee Rice, a full year, he's healthy, off rip. That's going to change. And then you have, at the end of the day, like, you have continuity with that nucleus of head coach and quarterback. And then you also have proven, like, he's beaten these guys. He's not scared of Josh Allen. And you know in your heart, if you watch Josh Allen versus freaking Patrick Mahomes, you know how that's going to end. You know Patrick Mahomes is going to win that. You know if it's Patrick Mahomes versus Lamar Jackson, you know who's going to win that. So at the end of the day, it's the same thing every season. How is he not QB1?
You know, I could maybe think 3 years ago that's the case, but I don't think that today. I don't.
Josh Allen is so good that he's going to.
No. If we're talking just purely quarterback matchup, I'm taking Mahomes.
In the AFC. We're
talking team versus team.
In the AFC.
We're talking team versus team right here.
Yeah.
Who has a better team? Do you think the Ravens are a better team or the Chiefs are a better team?
Ravens are probably
I think the Ravens are probably a better team, right? Who do you think
so if
Bills?
Mahomes beats Lamar,
I'll shake your hand right here and I'll walk off the pod and I'll take a defeat. I'll take it right here.
If Mahomes beats Lamar, because they have a better team, they have a better defense, and he has better weapons.
Yep.
If Mahomes beats him, then what? Then Mahomes is
probably the better quarterback in the AFC, but not in the league. Look at the NFC.
So, okay, let's stay in the AFC. Who's the best quarterback in the AFC?
Right now?
Right now.
Don't do
that. Don't do that. Why does he do that?
That's tough.
Why do you do that?
Because I don't know how Mahomes is going to look with a torn ACL. You see those clips of him in training camp? He couldn't.
He looks a
little shaky. I can't lie. So that's what I'm
saying.
So
does Burrow.
It's tough. Yeah, but Joe
Burrow looks bad too.
Joe Burrow gets hit every possession, man.
But he looks bad.
He's the next Andrew Luck. He's gonna retire in the next 2 years. I swear. He's done with
the game. Go to modeling?
Yeah. He doesn't love the game like he used to. He's gonna go to a modeling career, all right? That he looks like Home Alone right there. Come on now. Like Macaulay Culkin. Anyways, with the best quarterback in the AFC, is it Drake May?
No. Come on, man.
Is it? Let his team do the Super Bowl?
He's the Trent Dilfer of quarterback. Drake May got to the Super Bowl by default because freaking Bo Nix was hurt.
Yeah.
That's all it was. At the end of the day, if Bo Nix had 3/4 of a leg, they're winning and they're in the Super Bowl against the Seahawks. And the Seahawks probably still beat them.
The Seahawks still win. Yeah.
Because nobody was stopping that. Nobody was running on that defense. Nobody's passing on that defense.
I don't think it's Drake May. I think there's a genuine argument. There's Josh Allen.
Oh,
I think there is a genuine argument. We got to see what Mahomes looks like off the ACL.
And the sucky thing is he doesn't do the preseason. Like, he shouldn't. Because he's Patrick Mahomes. I don't think any of these guys we're talking about will do the preseason, if not like a series.
They'll do like one drive, test the arm a little bit, throw it away. They don't need to risk the body, you know?
Yeah.
But the thing is, we're talking best quarterback in the league.
Right now, to me, it's still Mahomes, bro.
It's Matthew Stafford. You think about
I think Matthew Stafford has the most weapons, so it's easy to think that. Right? It's easy to think that because Puka is
a dog.
Is he top 5 in the league?
Yeah.
Who's your top 5? It's Jefferson,
Jackson Smith
Chase,
and Jigba. JSN. Yeah, Puka's right up there, man. He's with those guys. He is with those
and
guys.
he's got Stafford. But to me, like I said, man, and it's also not over. Like,
are you watching this video and you're not subscribed? Make sure you go down there and hit the red button to subscribe, as well as turn on notifications and drop a like for us as well to show your support.
Who knows what can happen during the transaction, like that Mahomes might get some help.
Yeah.
He might get some help. Right now, you know, I don't know. That's the thing about when you take a lot of money. When you take a lot of money,
you can't get help.
That's the thing about when you're the quarterback, you take a lot of money. You take a lot of money and you don't get help because you have the money.
It's
that easy. It can't go anywhere else.
Is right in his
it's
home.
all in your thing. So your receivers are in your pocket. You know, Brady would always take less so he can get some help, get some defense help or whatever. But dang, man, I don't know, man. To me, like I said, I still think Mahomes got it, man. I think to be the man, you got to beat the man, and ain't nobody ever really beat him yet. There's one man that beat him. And that was who? Burrow and Brady?
Burrow and Brady.
Okay, well, Brady's the man.
Brady is the man.
Brady's the man. He's the man. Brady's the man.
Yeah.
Burrow was the man that year.
That year.
One time.
Who did he lose to, though? In the Super Bowl?
Was it Stafford?
He lost to Matthew Stafford.
He lost Stafford in the Rams. But that Rams team. But once again, we're seeing the same trend. Stafford's teams are loaded.
Who won the MVP last year? Matthew Stafford. Why? Because he was the best player in football at the position, which is quarterback, which goes to all the MVPs. But
all the MVPs is always going to be
exactly. But he is the best quarterback in the league for a reason. The turnover ratio, touchdown turnover ratio, low. Mahomes was throwing crazy interceptions last year.
He's got less talent around him.
He's throwing crazy interceptions.
You swap the teams. Are they the same? Are they? If you put Mahomes, and here's the thing I don't like. If you put Mahomes on freaking the Rams, they might go undefeated. They might go undefeated because freaking Patrick Mahomes can run around, extend plays, and have that kind of weaponry to throw to. If you put Stafford, who's plays in a phone booth, you put him on the Chiefs, and they're not the same. So to me, that's your answer. Mahomes is still the best because you put him on any team versus that quarterback, and he's going to be better than that quarterback that's there.
You're giving me a Matthew Stafford, Andy Reid 1-2? Dog.
Part of what makes Andy Reid's offense really good is the fact that Patrick Mahomes can move. He needs somebody that can escape plays at times. He had it with McNabb. That 1 year, I don't know if y'all remember, that 1 year, Andy Reid had Mike Vick, and that team was unstoppable with Deshaun Jackson, 90-yard pass. Like, he needs somebody that can escape. And Matthew Stafford he's a phone booth quarterback, which is dope. But I got to give it to Mahomes because Mahomes is better. Mahomes can extend plays. And Mahomes has the whole referee thing on his side, too. Because like you mess around, you hit Mahomes, you know, it's like 3 quarterbacks in the league. That you hit them on time, but kind of late, flag coming out.
Mahomes does get that.
Mahomes gets that call.
He gets that.
So does Josh Allen.
That's true. But here's the thing, right? You're giving me a pro-style QB and Matthew Stafford, right? You're giving me a guy that can – you talk about arm talent because Tua couldn't throw the ball. Both have arm talent. But I'm talking about you throw it 60 yards down the field, who's putting it right in the breadbasket?
Stafford. Stafford has a stronger arm.
Yeah.
Stafford has a stronger arm. He might not have much stronger arm.
Yeah. But he also has the accuracy that comes with it, too. You're talking about who makes smarter decisions? It is Stafford, right? You talk about fumbles last year, interceptions last year. Yeah. Mahomes. And then
would Mahomes have those stats if he had better talent around him?
I don't know if he'd have.
Because when he did, let's not kid ourselves. When Mahomes had Tyreek Hill, before Tyreek had all them kids, Mahomes had Tyreek, and that offense was unstoppable. When that offense had Kelsey before he was freaking a Swiftie, and he was young and spry and doing his thing, we never saw an offense like that Chiefs. Mecole Hardman was catching touchdowns. It was so much talent.
Yeah.
And what did we see from Mahomes? We saw MVP. We saw things that made him get freaking almost $1 billion contract because he had talent. So I don't really see how right now he doesn't have the talent, but at the same time, that doesn't take away the fact that he's not the best quarterback. So yes, he made more mistakes last year because he's working with less. Do you cook?
Yeah.
When you cook, if you and I are both cooking and you have less ingredients and I have better and more ingredients, what food's gonna be better?
Yours might taste better, but I'm the better cook than you, so you know I'm a drink.
So you have less talent. You're the better cook.
No, that doesn't.
Thank you.
That's not exactly
ladies
how it
and
goes.
gentlemen.
That's
America,
not exactly how it goes.
The University of America. You watching this? That's how. If you have less talent and you're still comparable, you're the better quarterback.
But when Stafford had less talent, he was still doing the same thing.
But he wasn't in no top of the league conversation.
You know why? He was. You know why? His defense was trash. His defense. That's why you could never put him, because he couldn't win the games, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And when Mahomes would turn it down a little bit, when he have a little bit of off night, especially sometimes in the playoffs, right? You talk about that had that first battle when he had it with the Bills, and they only scored like 21 points.
Yeah.
The defense held Josh Allen to 14.
Defense was good that year. Defense was good.
The Niners, the Super Bowl, the second one, where he won in overtime. Mahomes did not have a good game.
And the Niners choked that as well.
And the Niners choked
that as well. The Niners would not run the ball.
The first Super Bowl, the Niners choked. Jimmy Garoppolo, wide open man down the middle, misses. Mahomes has these off nights. The defense still comes in and helps him. He's an amazing quarterback. I'm not saying he's bad. But right, when you look at top quarterbacks, we're going to talk Sam Darnold. Had a great defense last year, but still a good player, right? Matthew Stafford, great defense.
I don't think, out of respect to everybody, I don't think we should bring up someone like Sam Darnold. When we talking about
top
Patrick
Mahomes,
he's a Super Bowl winner. He won a Super Bowl, so I don't want to take that away.
Put some respect on his
I will
name.
put some respect on the fact that he won a Super Bowl.
Put some respect.
At the same time, like, if it's not Mahomes, you're saying Stafford.
Yes. It's Stafford.
So Stafford's the best quarterback in the league.
Best quarterback in the league right now. Everyone who knows ball knows Stafford is the best QB in the league right now. I'm telling you, he puts it wherever he wants to. You're talking 20-yard seam over the middle. He's got it. Post route, 35 yards deep. Easy routes like a dig under the middle. When you have D linemen who can put their hands up, Stafford knows how to sidearm sling it right through, right? He's a talented quarterback, and he leads his team to victories, and he leads clutch drives as well. Mahomes does the same thing. Don't get me wrong.
As I'm saying, everything you're saying, I'm like, yeah, Mahomes does that. Yeah, Mahomes does that. Yeah, Mahomes, and he's done it, and he has 2 Super Bowls.
But the one thing is, we're talking about best quarterback. We're not talking Mahomes 3 years ago. We're not talking Mahomes 5 years ago.
I guess we got to play the game
right now.
I guess we got to play the game.
We're talking.
We're gonna play the games. We're gonna play these games, and we're gonna see that Mahomes is still the best. I don't think he'll have much team success this year. But do you believe that somebody could be the best quarterback and not have team success?
Yeah. That's definitely possible, right? But what do I value my quarterbacks, right?
Winning,
yeah, one. But 2, you know what I value my quarterbacks 2?
Accuracy.
Even then,
staying healthy.
Keeping the football protected is such an undervalued thing, right? We're gonna talk about it a little bit, but Josh Allen, right? Sometimes he doesn't keep the football protected, right? Which can cost him. Patrick Mahomes last year could not keep the football protected. C.J. Stroud. Remember when C.J. Stroud was on top of the league, and then he started turning the ball over.
Well, that's what happens. They figure these young guys out.
They figure
these young guys out. These guys come out, and then
when you have a pro-style QB, right, that can read coverages like a Matthew Stafford, it's hard to figure out. Like an Aaron Rodgers, right? He can read coverages. He knows going. And a Tom Brady, a Peyton Manning. These guys that have the smarts, like a Dante Cunningham back in the day. These guys who have the smarts.
I'll take it. You convince me a little bit. You convince me to the fact that let's watch the games, because I guess I'm looking at it from 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And the Mahomes that I saw, you
give me 3 years, Mahomes. I'm talking Brady, man. I'm talking Brady.
But
Mahomes now?
Yeah, I guess we got to look. And those snaps out of that footage out of the
training camp
look bad.
That's what I'm saying, man.
It looked bad. Look bad, man. It looked very bad. So I don't know. But to me, I guess y'all let us know. Because to me, I still think Mahomes is the best. Man, you're going with Stafford.
All ball knowers, let us know in the comments. You know it's Stafford. In the comments, let us know. Because you know it's Stafford if you know ball.
We'll see. And this year, you think the Rams are going far this year?
Who
goes further? Who goes further?
Chiefs or Rams?
Yeah.
I think there's an argument that Chiefs may not make the playoffs. I think the Rams go to the Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl or bust for the Rams, right? You look at that team. They just got Myles Garrett. Are they unstoppable with Myles Garrett?
Let's talk about the Rams.
Let's do it.
Because to me, I like Stafford a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. I think Stafford, I watch his career. I love somebody getting out of a sucky situation like he was in Detroit. That was a sucky situation. I love seeing a quarterback get out of that and then show his worth. There's a few other quarterbacks that I think need to do that. Right? They're in some sucky situations. They need to go show their worth and ball other places. So I love Stafford for that. I love their receivers. I like McVay. I like their defense adding Myles Garrett. Even though I thought Jared Russell was great, I think he's really good. And I think he's a future, he's all pro. He's dominant. And I don't know if you've heard it or not, but you think they're going to get freaking Aaron Donald back? How does that even work? I didn't look into it, but I just saw him practicing doing reps on some video.
Yeah, he retired with the contract, so he's still legally obliged to them. And he just did reps, and he's like, I might come back. Think about that.
Aaron Donald is and Myles Garrett on the defense is really good, dog. That is. You ever saw, by the way, random, you ever saw the video or the picture of the guy that fought Aaron Donald?
Yeah.
Why would you fight Aaron Donald?
Dude, he does an incline like dumbbell press of like 200 each.
Yeah. I watched that. I saw that picture where he beat the mess out of that man. And it's like, yo, why would you bother Aaron Donald? Like, there's like few people. I wouldn't mess with Ray Lewis.
There's one name I'll judge you for. You better say it.
Ndamukong Suh.
We talking just football?
Yeah, just football.
Just football.
Yeah.
I would never mess with Ndamukong Suh. I would never mess with Ray Lewis.
And Ndamukong Suh.
Aaron Donald. Myles Garrett. I would never mess with Myles Garrett. You see those arms? Yeah. Jacked he is.
Yeah, he get you
JJ Watt. I would never mess with JJ
Watt either. I wouldn't mess with JJ Watt. But no, anyways, just trying to think. When you look at that team, bro, I feel like if Aaron Donald gets there, if somehow he comes back, take him like 4 games to like figure it out. Like, I still think he'll be like Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Those 4 games. But once he gets back to all pro, I think they're the team to beat, man.
I think they're
the team to beat. I think that roster's just too good, man.
They might be the team to beat, but there's issues with the roster I have. There's issues. First of all, they got Trent McDuffie to fix the corner situation. Cornerback 1. But cornerback 2 is still a little bit of a problem. They lost the Seahawks. Why? They couldn't defend the pass.
They couldn't.
JSN was all over them.
Yeah.
They couldn't defend the pass.
And it's funny because Seahawks don't even have, like, they're the tight end. They got JSN.
Yep.
That's kind of it.
But
and they still couldn't stop it.
Well, they had Kenneth Walker too. No longer there with the Chiefs, but Kenneth Walker. They got a couple running backs now. But here's my thing, right? Okay, yes, they have a great D line.
Yeah.
You hit a drag route over the middle, right? You get to that second level with the middle linebackers and all them. Their linebackers are okay.
Yeah.
Right? If you can, as hard as
it's
very tough.
You
right?
get past Aaron Donald and Myles Garrett. You get past them.
If you get past the D line with quick passes, right? And you get it to talented guys like a JSN, they can do something, right? They can do something. You look at the AFC, I think the Broncos can go toe to toe with that Rams team. You're talking about offense versus defense. That Broncos defense might be the best in the league. If not, it's top 3.
But who stops them in the NFC?
NFC?
Who stops the Rams in the NFC?
First of all, this is going to go one by one.
The
Seahawks, right? Defending Super Bowl champions. Sam Darnold coming off a great year. JSN. We all know the Seahawks should be the team to beat, right? They should be the team to beat because they're the actual Super Bowl winners.
Yeah.
Talk about number 2. Don't look at me crazy here, but I'm going to say it. I think the Philadelphia Eagles are still a team you got to worry about. That defense is still top line. Jalen Hurts can get it done. Jalen Hurts is a very solid quarterback, and in the playoffs, he gets it done, right? They do that.
Saquon he got it done once, yeah.
No, he does it throughout and throughout.
Yeah, and he lost his best receiver.
But that receiver
second best receiver,
toxic to the culture.
He was. So you heard about the girlfriend thing and
but he's toxic to the culture. And Jalen Hurts hated him.
Sure,
he never said.
I mean, I would too if the story is true. Yeah,
the story is true. I would too. But here's my thing, right? Saquon Barkley still in that backfield. He had one little off year.
Had a bad year.
Saquon Barkley is
running backs age poorly though.
But look, Saquon, CMC, Derrick Henry. There's running backs that age poorly, and then there's generational guys that are in their 29 year, 28. They're gonna be great.
Okay.
CMC's 30. I thought he was 33. He's 30.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry's like 32.
He's older.
And he's still kicking it.
Yeah.
Right? Now you look at somebody like Saquon Barkley, bad year, but still can perform. Devontae Smith, great wide receiver. And if there's one team that always makes moves and trades, that could go get a wide receiver, it's the
Yeah.
Eagles, right?
Yeah.
In the NFC, the Eagles can just have a good defensive game. And Jalen Hurts, you talk about only one time. Let's talk about when he went to the playoffs and lost in the Super Bowl. And he threw like 4 touchdowns. He had like almost 400 yards passing, no turnovers,
That fumble.
or 1 turnover, which
that fumble kind of.
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
That fumble kind of killed.
But when
anyways,
you
okay. So you're saying the Eagles. You're saying the Seahawks.
one more.
Who?
The Chicago Bears
No,
gave
no,
the Rams a run for their money already
no.
in the playoffs.
No.
Yes.
Every year this happens in football. There's a team that comes out of nowhere and they have this quarterback that's magical. You saw it with CJ Stroud. You saw it with Jaden Daniels. That's just how the NFL works. Then people start figuring them out. Freaking Pretty Nails. I don't believe in him.
I do.
I don't believe in him. Caleb, I don't believe in him. I don't think I think that was a fluke, and I think he's going to come back because, Chicago. Did you think about Chicago in the beginning of the season? We did episodes here.
Yeah.
And nobody talked about Chicago.
Not as a top 5 team.
You didn't believe in Chicago.
I didn't believe them to go that far. But that's the steps you make as a young football team.
No, exactly. And then you get a little further out than you should. A little too far out.
I disagree.
You get far out. Where's CJ Stroud?
No, that's a complete different
Where's
scenario.
CJ Stroud?
He still made the playoffs.
Where's Jaden Daniels? Where's Jaden Daniels?
CJ Stroud won a playoff game this year.
He did, and he looked terrible in the second one.
That's true. And they were still close to winning.
Okay. All right, but that defense is
insane. That's the best defense in the league, probably.
Okay. So,
that's
but it's
what
like,
say.
So you look at it and you go, okay, CJ Stroud, that happened. Jaden Daniels, Caleb, it's the same thing. You get that shine where at times he likes playing backyard football.
Yeah. And it works.
But it worked.
Works.
That year, that run, and it was beautiful. I liked it. Body positivity, paint your nails, do what you got to do. At the end of the day, I don't see it happening again.
Let me tell you.
I'll take the Seahawks because they're the champs.
Yep.
I'll take the freaking Eagles because they're always going to win. With Vic Fangio, they're always going to have a defense.
Yeah, come on.
No matter what, they're going to have a defense.
Vic Fangio,
and you're not going to run on the Eagles.
Mm-mm.
And you bet they put you in 3rd and long the most.
And they got.
So I'll take it.
Yeah.
But I'm not buying the Bears, man. I'm not buying the Bears.
Let me give you one more team then. One more team.
Take the Bears out.
I'll take the Bears out. Give me another NFC North team, the Lions. The Lions are right back in this. They had a little bit of an off year last year. You look at their schedule, they have the easiest schedule in football. There is no reason the Lions shouldn't win 12 to 13 games this year. And then they'll be playing the Rams probably at home, which means you got home field advantage, right? The Rams have to play a tough schedule because they finished second.
Yeah.
The Lions finished a bad year. And yet they got Jahmyr Gibbs back with the re-sign, so we don't got to worry about him. He's going to play football.
For how running backs are. You get him for 2 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe 2 years, yeah.
You got Jamison Williams. You got Amon-Ra St. Brown is still a dog.
He's a star. Yeah.
Sam Laporta, right?
Great
Isaac
tight end.
Tesla.
Great tight end,
The defense, they're figuring out a little bit, but they added some new additions to the defense. That team, that's right up there with the Rams as well.
Before last year, I didn't really believe in the defensive coach winning. It seemed like the NFL was transitioning to offensive guru, the Shanahans. Like it was like, all right, this is how the league's gonna run with Andy Reid, and like it was even with and I always felt like that's why the Bills couldn't go far because McDermott was a defensive guy.
And it used to be just track races.
And they would just because of that, like freaking they had Dayball who was good.
Yes.
Who was
as
good.
An offensive coordinator.
Yeah, we could talk about that later because I also think Dayball and Cam Ward is not a good match.
Really? You don't think it's a good match at all?
We'll talk about it another time.
All right.
Another time. But I don't think that's a good match. I think Cam Ward needs the stability, like a more stable play caller. And I don't think Cam Ward doesn't respect, like, you know how like Shedeur gets a bad rap or like Lamar some of these guys get bad raps of like, I'm not listening to coach. Like Cam Ward doesn't listen to coach. Like Cam Ward does him. And it's always worked for him.
That's all. And I think it will continue to work.
I don't think Dayball, sorry, I said, I don't think that's a good pairing. But anyways, I lost track of time.
Back to it, right? I think I got the Lions.
You have the Lions, you have the Seahawks.
I got
and you have the
Eagles. I think those 3 teams are teams you have to look out for that can challenge
NFC,
the Rams.
Interesting.
Yeah. You look at the
Are
AFC.
those the 4 teams in the playoffs? And then you add who you're adding the Bears?
I think the Bears make the playoffs.
Okay. So we'll go. Say your playoff. Say your playoffs. Okay.
All right, perfect.
We'll start with the Rams because to me, they should be a number one seed.
So for this argument, I'll give them
the number one seed. Okay.
I'll give them the number one seed for the argument.
Put the X next to the name. Clinch.
But it's fair. Put the Z actually for conference.
Z for conference. Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
for divisions. But give me my Ys, right? For divisions. East, give me the Eagles.
Okay.
South, it pains me to say as a Falcons fan, I think the Bucs are still going to win the South.
Baker.
He's dog. He's a dog.
He wants his money though.
They got to pay him.
Yeah.
They will pay him. But right now, just in this time, I'll give it to the Bucs.
Rams, Bucs,
go out.
Eagles.
Yep.
You're not picking the Cowboys?
Man, I know you're rage baiting now. I know you're rage. This is rage bait, everyone, right here. That was the worst joke of the day so far.
You don't believe in the Cowboys at all?
To win the division. I have them as wild card.
Crazy.
Team.
Oh, you have them? Okay.
As a wild card. Team.
Okay.
We're talking about winning the division right now.
Okay.
I got the Eagles win the division.
Yeah.
Let's go. North. I might give it to the Bears, yo. Actually, no. North, I'm giving to the Lions. East, I'm giving to the Eagles. Yeah. South, I'm giving to the Bucs. West, giving to the Rams. Are you watching this video and you're not subscribed? Make sure you go down there and hit the red button to subscribe, as well as turn on notifications and drop a like for us as well to show your support. Give them the 1 seed, right?
Okay.
Now I got my 3 wildcard teams.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Bears. I'm taking the Seahawks. I'm taking the Cowboys.
Ooh.
Yeah. Cowboys CD. You got George Pickens, who off that big year, right? You got Ferguson. You got Dak. That team is pretty solid. They might start putting the curtains up in Jerry World so he can start seeing instead of the sun glaring.
I don't know.
That team start working.
I don't trust the Cowboys. I don't trust the Cowboys.
If it's not the Cowboys, give me the Packers. Right?
See, that's kind of where I was into. I was into the Packers because I think Jordan Love, I mean, he did well last year.
Yeah.
He did well.
But he had some bad moments. He's a streaky quarterback. He's a streaky
When you're not the greats, you have a lot of those on your resume.
Fair.
Unfortunately.
Fair.
You're going to have these 3 for 9s, 3 for 10, 3 for 12s in the fourth quarter.
That's
pretty bad. But there's a lot of quarterbacks that have that. Golf has those.
True. But
Golf has those. That's what I'm saying. The superstars, they get a pass interference call. They get they do it. But that second tier of QBs with the Golfs, with the even Baker sometimes. Baker, you look at Baker in the fourth quarter, you're like,
yeah, fair. Right?
You know,
but let's talk about
so that's your team. So I still think the Rams are the NFC's elite.
No, I don't.
I just believe in Stafford that much. I think Stafford is good, man. And I think McVay, we had a conversation the other time about top QB, like the best.
Yep.
I don't think he's the best ever, but that combination is the best head coach quarterback combination in the NFC. Who's better than it?
I still think that is the best. I agree.
Yeah,
that is the best. But we're talking complete.
Okay, who is the
here.
best pass rush in the NFC?
I would say the Rams.
Okay, who has the best quarterback head coach combination?
The Rams. Do those 2 teams win football games? Yes. Do they win you the entire?
That's what wins. That's what wins, though.
Do they win you the entire conference? Not at all. Not at all.
Well, they didn't have Aaron Donald last year. If they get Aaron Donald this year,
they had Myles Garrett last year.
Yeah, last year. That's what I'm saying. So
I hear you.
Did the Seahawks have the best pass rush? You cannot run or
They didn't have. I don't think they had the best pass rush, but they have a good defense, a very solid defense. But it's a complete unit, that defense, right?
Yeah,
because
all 3 of them, because their DBs are
exactly
insane.
You get it.
Insane.
Coverage. You know what the biggest thing is? If you can get coverage sacks, that's the biggest thing. Yeah. Look at the Philadelphia Eagles, man.
Yeah.
Look at them. Cooper DeJean, Quinyon Mitchell. They got Tariq Woolen. They have a pass rush. Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter.
Carter up front is tough.
Oh, that's tough.
Carter's up front is tough.
They have good linebackers.
When he's not committing crimes, he's tough.
Pause.
He is, though.
He's in another scandal right now, so it's always good. But we look at that team, right? The Eagles. People are sleeping on the Eagles because they had one bad game and the offensive coordinator was not good last year.
And they got
rid of him, right?
Rid of him.
They bring in the Packers QB coach who's going to come in and he's going to do well. And you've already heard some good rumblings about him. Jalen Hurts.
Go ahead.
Jalen Hurts, Devonta Smith. I'm telling you, this is part of my prediction. I think they go and get that wide receiver in the trade deadline because they're going to get aggressive. And then you have Saquon Barkley in the backfield. You still got great guys on the line, like Lane Johnson still on the line playing one more year for you. This team is still elite. Jordan Mailata can come back and have a good year.
Yeah.
I'm not an Eagles guy, and I think they could be the team.
But I still think it's the Rams. I'm sorry, man. I think, the Rams showed you the blueprint of going all in. When they went and said, all right, give us freaking OBJ, we had a Ram.
Fair.
Like, they loaded their roster so much that it was unstoppable. And that Super Bowl run, like, we could say it was Stafford. Cool. But, like, there was talent all over. Every position had high-end talent. Not just team talent. I was like, yeah, we're good at quarterback. No, they were great at quarterback. They were great at receiver. They were great in the backfield. They were great on in defense. Like, they had it. So, to me, I think them if they end up doing it, I don't know if it's going to work. I don't even know how that works. So, we might be just talking, but I think if you get Aaron Donald back on that team and you put him next to or one guy over from freaking Myles Garrett, listen, man, Myles Garrett is going to explode this year because he finally has a team around him.
He exploded
and
last year.
He's going to have the opportunity to rush the passer when he has a lead. How many times in freaking Cleveland did he ever have a lead? Myles Garrett was behind every game, and they were running the ball, and he still ended up with so many sacks. So it's like, at the end of the day, I just think the Rams are good, man. I'm sorry. I just think they're going to be good. I think they show the formula of putting all those people together and making it happen. And freaking McVay is the perfect coach for like that all-in strategy.
I'm talking total package, everything from the nucleus of the team, the top, all the way to the dang janitor, right? I'm telling you, all the way to the bottom. Eagles fans, fly, Eagles, fly, because I am trusting y'all. You're going to get a wide receiver at the deadline. You already have Smitty. You already have Saquon Barkley, a good offensive line. Jalen Hurts gets it done in the big games. He has a whole chart where he's 12-0 against like Josh Allen. He's like all these elite quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts gets it done. Look at that defense. Who gets it done? That Eagles defense. If there's going to be a team that I think challenges them that isn't the Seahawks, fly, Eagles, fly, baby.
So those three teams, Rams, Eagles, Seahawks.
Those are your
It's a class of the NFC.
Yeah. I think if you make a Mount Rushmore of the NFC, you give you four teams.
Fourth.
The Lions. You make a Mount Rushmore, those are your four teams right there.
Do I buy the Lions?
I think they're in a buy low position right now. This is like stocks, right? And you just saw the S&P 500 went down.
No.
You buy that because you know it can come back up.
I don't know, man. I look at the Lions and I go, do I trust? Because you said the Eagles, I trust.
Mm-hmm.
I trust Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
I said the Rams, I trust Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
I said Seahawks, or you said Seahawks. After what they did last year,
Yep.
They can be trusted.
Correct.
I don't trust Jared Goff, man.
Let me tell you why you can trust Jared Goff.
Why?
And this is a crazy way to put it. Did you trust Sam Darnold last year? No. Exactly not.
Not at all.
But
not at all. I didn't trust him at all.
But
to me, I think he's McCarthy. I think a lot of these guys are kind of the same to me. He's Baker. He's McCarthy. They're all like the same quarterback. Don't do that.
Do me a favor and never put J.J. McCarthy in the same sentence as Baker Mayfield.
Baker, J.J., Darnold.
You're just naming white guys now. J.J. McCarthy.
No, man. But these guys they all play the same. Like,
you're looking at game managers. Man.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say
Brock Purdy. Exactly.
Who else? There's like
your Tuas.
No, Tua's way worse than those guys.
Than McCarthy?
Yeah, Tua's worse than McCarthy.
Put that one on a T-shirt. That one's crazy.
Tua's worse than McCarthy.
But
like you look like those are the quarterbacks. You're like, no. Like even
Drake May.
You get what I'm saying. Why are you looking at me like crazy?
Like
you're
saying J.J. McCarthy, and Baker and Sam
Darnold. They're all the same.
You're looking at a guy who's been benched by Kyler Murray versus Super Bowl champion. right?
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield, who has consistently been getting it done.
Yeah.
Right? Drake May, who was in the Super Bowl last year, and tell me JJ McCarthy.
I still put them all in the same. They're all the same,
No,
bro.
JJ McCarthy is like
a little bit lower.
Keep that hand, keep it going down, man, down to the floor, right down here. He's
I don't think
horrible.
so, man. I don't think so.
He's horrible.
I don't think so. I think to me, they're all kind of the same level, right? There's the stars. There's like 7 guys that are.
I think they're the
best.
They're the same package, but like
they just haven't done it.
But for example, let's say I'm ordering your ingredients, right? Your food, and I'm going to a Gordon Ramsay one. If I'm going to like, a Temu restaurant, Temu is JJ McCarthy, right?
No, they're all Chipotle. They're all the same. It's like it's just it's okay, but like it's game manager. Like, I don't know how to say it. It's just game manager. They can get it done a little bit.
No,
even the guy from Jacksonville, it's like
Trevor Lawrence.
That's
a game manager, right?
That's a game manager.
But no,
the NFL is split up into 3 categories. It's your 7 guys. There's 7 of them. There's Mahomes. There's Stafford. There's Lamar. There's Josh Allen. There's Burrow. Maybe Herbert. There's freaking the Eagles guy, Jalen Hurts. And that's about it. Then everybody else under that falls into game manager. There's Baker. There's Sam Darnold. There's JJ McCarthy. There's
Josh Allen?
Dak.
Josh Allen?
No, I put Josh Allen
at the top. Good.
I put Josh Allen at the top. But it's like then the batch of just, Trevor Lawrence and then there's like a bunch of like newer guys.
JJ McCarthy. Why is he up here? Put him down
that just
here.
are trash. There's some guys that are just trash. There's like
JJ
5
McCarthy.
teams. Who's this the New Orleans guy?
Tyler Shaw.
He's trash.
He's better than JJ McCarthy. Let me just school you a little bit for a second because you don't know what you're talking about. Tyler Shaw, a guy who could have won Rookie of the Year last year versus JJ McCarthy, who everyone was begging to get benched.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Tyler Shaw. I think he's.
What you been drinking in there? What you been drinking? That one. That's got to be something in there.
It's water.
Okay.
It's water.
All right. There's got to be something in there.
Water.
There's got to be something.
Water. But so that's the tiers, and I want to do this. I'm going to do a graphic, put it online. It'll be like your top QBs, and then there's like those are the top guys that could win in. And then there's like that second group. I skipped it. There's like that second group that like they showed and then they got exposed. That's Caleb, or Caleb's gonna get exposed.
Mm-hmm.
That's Jaden Daniels. That's CJ Stroud. Who else is in that category? It's like they did it for a little bit, and I don't even want to put Purdy in there.
Purdy's a good one.
In there.
Yeah,
like
Purdy's
that group of that. And then there's your game managers that you got one of those. It's like, you better have one hell of a defense.
Yeah.
You better have one hell. Seattle won because they had one hell of a defense.
But if you have a lead, they can get you the win.
Yeah. You up 6.
Game manager.
They manage the game. And then there's just the bums.
JJ McCarthy. Put him down.
And then there's rookies.
Okay, fair.
Like,
you can't really grade rookies. You gotta see them like, it's a whole different game.
Rookies, second-year guys.
Give him some time.
Yeah.
All right, then I'll give JJ some time. Then put him in the second-year kind of category. But we talking exactly about who can challenge in the NFC. I'll just give you my AFC real quick. I think you could see Lamar there. You can see, I think the Denver Broncos, like I said.
Denver Broncos are going to be great.
Right?
They're going to be great.
Bills, you don't like the Bills, but you never know. They could get there. But I think the Denver Broncos are the team to beat in the AFC, and that's a team that can challenge those Rams out there in the NFC.
I think the Rams got it, man. I'm sorry. We had a conversation last season. The internet killed us for it. It's one of our biggest videos. You were kind of right, which is the first time. It's a first time for everything. You were kind of right about it. Shedeur's not starting, bro. And they don't pick back up and got Deshaun in his nasty hands. They done got him starting now.
That's who you got starting?
That's what they rolling out. They're rolling out with Deshaun.
Yeah.
And I get it, but I don't know, man. I feel like there's something against Shedeur for him. Like, I don't know. I feel like they're just against Shedeur.
No.
I just do. I think, like, I feel like once it becomes a thing, it just escalates. And, like, if you look at the same mistakes, first of all, the Browns, I was right about the Dylan Gabriel thing.
That's fair.
You
That's fair.
thought Dylan Gabriel.
There's a first
better
time for
than
everything
Shedeur.
too, right? The broken clock is right twice a day. The clock must have been on the same time.
You
right
said
there.
you said Dylan Gabriel was better than Shedeur, and golly, Dylan Gabriel, you're terrible.
I'll take
You
the L
are
on that one.
terrible. You are small. You can't throw past 10 yards. You don't read defenses, and you can't move. Like, that is a waste of a spot. That really is a waste of a spot. Dylan Gabriel is god awful. He really is god awful. Shedeur, on the other hand, I'm interested to see what Cleveland thinks they're gonna do, because Deshaun, when he was good, he was a top 5 quarterback,
Thank you.
right?
Thank you. Yes.
Okay. That's a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they still got Mr. Jerry Jeudy, who drops the ball he might lead the league in drops this year. And then you're also still on the Cleveland Browns. So to me, I don't see how that team thinks that putting Deshaun out there is going to do anything for them. Obviously, it's a thing because they paid him and ownership loves them. So Deshaun, because they kind of got to go out there and say, hey, we made this mistake. Or we paid this, we believe in. It's kind of like doubling down on your mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when your wife tells you, I'm married. So it's like, if I'm driving and I take a wrong turn, like, she's going to say, hey, you want GPS? Like, nah, I got it. Like, I'll take 10 more wrong turns just so I don't admit that I'm wrong. That's kind of what the ownership is doing in Cleveland. They're like, we gave this guy the biggest guarantee contract in the history of the NFL. He went out there and got all these civil lawsuits and defamed his whole career. But he's back, and we got to invest in him. Even though we took 2 draft picks on quarterbacks. They feel like that. So to me, I don't know, man. I feel like, I don't know. I think they're just doing it for that. I don't think it's a talent thing. I think it's just because they bought it. You ever bought a really ugly, like, shirt or something?
I'm playing. No, I have.
Sometimes you're like, yeah, you know what? It's my shirt. Let me just, like, whatever, man. I wear it to the gym.
shirt.
I don't want to throw it away.
Exactly.
But I wear it to the gym.
It goes from a shirt you wear out
We
to
wear
a gym
out,
shirt
to
to
a
a home
gym
shirt
to a sleep shirt to cut the grass shirt to nothing. So I think that's what the Cleveland Browns are doing. They're just like, hey, like, you know, we paid them, and we got to keep paying them.
No.
So let's just do it.
No. You start Deshaun Watson.
No, they did. That's what they're going to do. They're going to start.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
but
like,
when you get to week 1, not preseason week 1, regular season week 1, you start Deshaun Watson. You look at that division, right? You look at it.
They're not winning that division.
No,
they're never winning that division.
The Ravens are winning that division.
But the Browns, if you put yourself in the mindset of the Browns are not ever winning that division.
Yeah. But you look at that division,
so what's the point?
Let me hear.
Develop your play. Develop.
No.
Just develop. Hear me. Don't sit there and think you're going to do anything with Deshaun, because you're not. You're just. Let's say you go mediocre again. Then what?
With Deshaun?
Yeah. Then you roll Deshaun out there again. You roll Deshaun. At least put Shedeur out there and see what you got.
He's on his last year of his contract, right?
Yeah.
So you don't roll Deshaun out there. What happens? He's gone, right? He just leaves.
Or you can trade him, or
no one's going to trade for him. Yeah. He dissipates, right? Yeah. Shedeur is on that contract where he got years on it, right? So you can keep him around. Yeah. Number 2, you look at this roster. You have Quinshon Judkins, Dylan Sampson in the backfield. That's a good one,
Judkins
too, right there.
Judkins is really good at running back.
Thank you.
Really
Thank
good
you.
running back.
Thank
really
you.
good running back.
They have their offensive line is actually getting better. They just invested a little bit more into it. Now you look at that defense. Denzel Ward, right? Grant Del Pitt. Jared Verse is in there. Mason Graham.
So they just got rid of freaking.
They just got
rid of Myles Garrett.
Yeah, but that team, it's like getting rid of a superstar, right? But then when you break capital, let's say you got $100 million, right, in one stock.
Yeah.
That stock is these 30-year-old guys. That stock is kind of going down. But you go, hey, I'm gonna sell that $100 million stock. I'm gonna invest here. You break it up a little bit, right? They invested in Jared Verse, a young guy
who's younger. Who's good. He's good.
Already good.
He's good.
And
not Myles Garrett, but he's good.
he can still rise. He's only played 2 years in the league, and he's already at that level. Imagine him year 3, year 4. On the Browns. But year 3 on the Browns. Myles Garrett just had 23 sacks on the Browns. We're talking about Myles Garrett. But he had 23 sacks, NFL record on the Browns.
Garrett.
He's 30. You look at a team that can sneak, it is the Browns, and you have to trust the
sneak where?
Into the wild card. Look at this AFC, right?
Go to your AFC. What's your division winners? Go to your division winners. Go to your division winners.
Talk to me. Ready?
East.
Give me the
Bills.
AFC East. Give me the Bills, right?
Okay.
AFC North. right? We're talking the Ravens. That's the division with the Browns.
Okay.
AFC West, I'm going the Broncos.
Broncos, obviously.
AFC South.
Wait a minute, but go ahead.
Maybe the Texans? But give this to me. Ready? See? You look at AFC South, though.
Okay.
The Jaguars.
You got 4. Okay.
Ready?
Okay. You get those 4. I'll take the Texans. I'll take the Texans.
Yep.
Hopefully CJ Stroud bounces back. Okay.
Mhm.
Take those 4.
Yeah.
Now go.
Now you look at the AFC West.
Wild cards, though.
Chargers in the wild card. Chargers. I can maybe.
Do you think 3 gets in from that series, from that division?
No, the Raiders don't make it this year. They're 1 year away.
No, not the Raiders. I'm talking about the.
Yeah. I think 3 can make it. Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they could make it.
Okay.
But you look at the AFC North. I don't trust Burrow with that defense. They're not going to win games.
He won't make the playoffs?
No. Are you watching this video and you're not subscribed? Make sure you go down there and hit the red button to subscribe, as well as turn on notifications and drop a like for us as well to show your support. Look at the Steelers. First,
I don't trust you. No, I don't.
Aaron Rodgers at 42, Mike McCarthy.
No.
Exactly, right?
That Steelers not good.
Cross them out, right?
I don't think Steelers going to be good. No.
AFC East. I think the Patriots are one of the most overrated teams in football.
And they just
have the
they just showed up last
They
year.
have the 7th easiest schedule in modern football history. And you're telling me the Patriots are up there with the Bills, the Broncos?
No, I think the Bills do it this year.
Yeah.
The Bills
They win the division.
I think they will. And
But
that's not difficult. Yeah.
The Dolphins, you would know best. They're not even going to win 2
Yeah.
football games this year.
I think they'll win more. You'll be surprised. We'll look back on this and you'll be like, "Dang, nah, you was
We're
right."
on video, right?
We're on video. We record.
Give me a number. Give me a number. How many games they win this year?
7.
You want to put money on that?
Don't want to put money on that.
He grabs the tree. He's got to think. Let him think, because they're going to win. They're not even going to win 4 games this year, the Dolphins. They're not even going to win 4 games
Let's
this year.
meet halfway.
5 games. If they win 5 games, $20.
$20 the Dolphins win 5 games.
5 games. If
Malik
they win 4
Willis.
or less,
If they win 5 or more,
you get $20.
I'm gonna love that $20.
I'll throw $100. That's how confident I am.
I'll give me $20 for that. That worked.
Now,
I feel a lot better.
But Dolphins,
keep talking. I like this. This. Give me that.
They ain't winning games, right? The Jets,
no,
with Geno Smith,
they're gonna get fired. That coach actually gonna get fired.
Yeah, they're done. Right? They're done. Now let's go to the AFC South. The Jaguars got worse. Their team got worse. They lost Travis Etienne. Yeah. Their receivers are still okay. They lost some guys on defense. The Colts, Daniel Jones coming off a torn Achilles.
Well, yeah, Anthony Richardson.
The Colts, that was it right there. The Colts, you don't trust the Colts.
He's terrible. Man.
Exactly.
He's terrible.
Exactly. And then the Titans, I think the Titans are 1 year away as well.
1 year away.
They're 1 year away, so they're not there, right?
Although I like Tate. They
Carnell Tate,
I like
Cam Ward, but
Yeah.
that's a team that's too young.
Yeah, it's too young.
They're too young. Now you go back to the AFC West. The Raiders aren't going to do it. Those 2 teams in. Look at the AFC. It's all wild cards. And if there's one team that can sneak in with sneaky play from Quinshon Judkins, Dylan Sampson,
God.
the defense holding it down.
I bet you won't bet
Deshaun,
that. I bet you won't bet that.
That they make the playoffs?
that the Browns make the playoffs.
I'll bet you they win more than 6 games.
That's not the playoffs, though.
It's too risky at the playoffs.
It's not too risky.
You got to talk risks.
It's a guarantee. It's a guarantee they won't make the playoffs. The Browns will make the playoffs.
I think they could be the 7th seed. Look how streaky we're talking just streaky, right? I would not put money on because it's just streaky.
It's not good football.
It's streaky.
It's not good football.
It's streaky. But we're talking streaky teams. The Browns can get hot and get streaky. We're talking about a team that has a 4th place division.
What's their record within their division? Those 6 games in their division, what's their record?
I think they could split with the Ravens. I genuinely do. They did. They
okay, that's 1 game. Okay, that's 1.
They won against the Ravens.
That's 1.
I think against the
Cincinnati?
Bengals. I think they could beat the Bengals twice.
3. That's
I think
3 wins
3
right
and
there.
1. And then you look at the other team in the AFC North. That's the Steelers. They go 1-1. They win 1 at home, 1. 4-2 in the division. That's 4 wins. 4 wins. Then you look at their out of conference schedule. It's not good. It's not good.
I don't know, man. I'm not buying that.
It's not good. They can genuinely sneak into this team. I don't buy into
with Deshaun.
Yeah. With Deshaun Watson. We're talking about a guy, remember?
Random. So if let's say how this happens, you're saying they're gonna go 4-2 in their division.
Yep.
They're out of conference. They're gonna win. I don't know who they're who do they play against? What conference are they playing against?
I looked at the schedule before this. I remember it being really bad. I'll go through it.
Yeah, go look. So you're telling me if this goes through, if this happens and they go 4-2 against their division, and then they're out of conference. What happens to Deshaun after this season?
They're gonna start looking at contracts.
Does Cleveland say, you know what? You did it. We got to the playoffs. Let's say they lose in the wild card. How's it going to work?
Listen to this schedule.
Give it to me.
Listen to this schedule. Week 1 at the Jags. That's a winnable football game.
Yeah.
Maybe a underdog, but a winnable football game.
Will they be underdog in that?
Yeah, they'll be the underdog. The odds are probably already out. They're 7-point dogs. It's a big one. But I don't trust the Jags this year.
I don't trust the Jags either.
That's what I'm saying.
So who cares?
I think that's just line reading from last year.
That's just that's going to get closer. It'll get closer once
listen to this. Ready? Week 2 against the Bucs. Is Baker going to get that contract? Vita Vea is sitting out for the Bucs, that big, tall defensive
1-1, yeah. One, I think, okay. Let's go win.
Panthers at home. That's a winnable game.
Panthers looked decent at the end of last season.
Decent, right? But how much do we trust Bryce Young? Streaky, right?
Okay.
Week 4, night game against the Steelers at home. The Steelers lost last year against the Browns at home.
They did.
And they always struggle against the Browns when they play in Cleveland. Then they play the Jets. That's a win. Then they play the Ravens. That one at home.
At Cleveland?
Home, at Cleveland. Lamar Jackson gets a little scary sometimes.
So I think this is about where keep going.
They play the Titans. I think that's a win.
It's a flip.
That's a win.
That's
They play the Steelers on the road. That's a loss. Then they play the Saints. That's what I'm saying. Another game where you're like, ooh.
Yeah. Their whole schedule, yeah.
Then they play the Texans at home. CJ Stroud in the November
So that's it. They're playing that division, then. They're playing the AFC.
They're playing the North, or they're playing the South,
They're
playing the NFC South.
Yeah.
Which
is
the
AFC. Okay.
They're
playing
the Falcons, the Bucks, the Panthers, and the Saints.
Yeah.
And then they're playing the Texans, the Titans, the Jags.
I don't know. I don't know now.
You see what I'm saying?
No, you won't bet it, but I don't know now. I don't know now.
I don't know if I'd throw 20 on.
I don't know. That kind of changes some things. It changes some things.
Yeah, and that streaky team.
So you think Deshaun is going to finish the season as their quarterback?
Oh, I think
because that's what it is. To me, the battle is Shedeur and Deshaun.
If Deshaun stays healthy, because that's a big thing, is health, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about off 2.
That's initially what started all this stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? If his health stays in the bill, I think he can finish out the year as a quarterback. Yeah.
Okay, and they could win 9 games, 7, 8.
I think they can win 9 games.
Okay.
They can win 8 to 9 games. A good year from Deshaun, that changes everything. And because
there's no possibility that they go away from Deshaun
if Deshaun's
and
good.
Go to Shedeur.
Let me say this.
Because
right?
I'm asking you.
Shedeur humbled me last year, right?
He had some good moments.
He had some good moments, but he had more interceptions and touchdowns.
He did. But it's a rookie.
But correct.
He's a rookie.
But here's what I'm saying.
And where was he? I remember. You got to put all that into context. You got to put all that context. Because a lot of people, Shedeur's trash. Shedeur was not a first-round pick. Shedeur was nobody's first-round pick. So what did you guys expect for him to do? Honestly, he got drafted where he got drafted. He played half the season, and he did what he had to do in the little time, and he's on the Browns. So what was it? What was the expectation? What expectation did we go into the season for freaking Shedeur? We expected him to run around, throw some picks, throw some touchdowns, throw the watch up, make the team kind of believe, and have some. That's all we expected from Shedeur. This is the season where it was like you should have went to the offseason and built around him. Instead, you got rid of the best pass rusher, and you didn't necessarily help them in the draft.
Exactly.
At what point does Shedeur get a fair shot at quarterback?
Now, last year that was the case, right? But this year, talking about getting rid of their best pass rusher, Jared Versus in, right?
Yeah.
Then they had 2 first-round picks this year.
They got them, yeah.
Because remember that Travis Hunter trade? They traded down. They didn't get Travis Hunter, which we can talk about Travis Hunter. But here's my thing, right? You got to start with the objective to win football games.
Yeah.
And who gives you a better chance of winning football games is Deshaun Watson. Because you talk about your tiers of quarterbacks, right? The guys who were used to be there and not there anymore, but those guys who used to be there, they used to be there. They can get you there.
It's just him. There's nobody else. Deshaun is in a class of his own because when he was great, the last time we saw Deshaun great, He was one of the best.
Correct.
The last time.
And
But that was a long time ago.
Correct. But Deshaun
was a long time ago. That was
huge question mark, right?
Yeah.
You know, when I got a question on my paper, I want to answer it immediately.
As fast as you can.
Fast as I can. Let me tell you this. If the Shedeur starts at the end of it because Deshaun is bad, I agree. Because he humbled me last year. We sat here last year talking on this show, and I got humbled. You cooked me on that. I cannot lie. I'll take
it. Yeah.
Every tongue must confess, every head must bow. I was wrong on that one, right? Like Tyson said to Ali. But like I said, you got to answer your question marks. And Shedeur, you know what you get out of him? You got
mediocre play. Mediocre
9
play.
touchdowns, 12 interceptions.
He's mid at best.
Exactly.
Mid
Deshaun,
at best.
It's either you're here or you're here.
Yeah.
And if he's
you think
here,
that needs to be answered?
With that schedule?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
With Jerry Jeudy?
Yeah. Yeah. With Jerry
Judy's going to get somebody fired, man.
With Jerry Jeudy.
He's terrible, bro.
I want to look at all the receiving options that he can throw to. Look, we talk about Casey Concepcion, first round pick.
That was a good pick, right? Out of Texas A&M. He was a good receiver. He's a good receiver. He'll most likely be slot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but go ahead.
Casey Concepcion, and then you got Jerry Jeudy, which we'll see that. Cedric Tillman. That's a solid option. Who's young, who had catches.
Hate to be a Browns fan. Listen to how we're talking about your team. Listen to how we're talking about your team, Browns. Casey, first round pick is saving your team. And bottom up. And then you got freaking Jerry Jeudy who can't catch.
2 years ago, he had 1,200 receiving yards, and he can get back to that level. He can get back to that level. And wait, underrated at tight end, Harold Fannin.
I like him.
I really like
him.
He was really solid. I like him. There's options there. There's options there.
I said, I hate to be a Browns fan because I don't see that working, man. I honestly don't. I don't see that. And what I realistically think is going to happen, I think after week 8, week 9, 7 games in, they're going to look at what they have and say, the team wants Shedeur. The media wants Shedeur. Let's give it one last shot, and that'll be his last. And Shedeur, that's going to be Shedeur's last run. His last run. Those 9, 10 games, it's going to be the last thing because we're going to have footage of him. We're going to have film on him and hey, we'll evaluate, can he do it, can he not? Because those things are still the same from when he first came in. He still taps the ball too much before he throws. He still holds on to it too long.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not mobile. Does he lift weights? Because it don't look like it. It doesn't look like he work out. Yeah. He looks like he is a statue back there. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I don't know how that looks, how that works, but I feel like after, 9 games, they'll say, all right, hey, let's try Shedeur. And shoot, maybe they even try to trade. I mean, nobody is going to trade for Deshaun, so I don't know what happens to Deshaun, man.
I don't know. Do it, man.
I think he's a career backup from now. From now on, I think Deshaun Watson is a career backup.
Man,
he's a career back, and that's a sad story, dog. Because you around Clemson, he was the man.
Was the man at Clemson?
Was the man?
Was the man?
That's a sucky story, man.
Now it's a little bit different, right? But even then, right, when you have those weapons and you want to throw to someone that you trust, who do you trust to throw to those weapons? It's Deshaun, man. Who do you trust? Who am I putting my trust in? It's Deshaun. That's crazy because you're not even going Shedeur.
I'm not saying I trust Shedeur.
Exactly. So
I'm not saying I trust Shedeur.
And I trust Deshaun more.
I'm not saying I trust Shedeur. I'm saying, what do you have to lose? You're already the Browns.
That schedule. You have that schedule.
You win 9 games. You go to the you go to the first round. You win 9 games.
Yep.
You go to the wild card. You get spanked.
No,
and then
you never know when
you go to the wild card. You get spanked. You
and
now what? You give Deshaun another $300 million?
No, they won't give him another $300 million. He'll never get a contract like that.
You re-sign him. Is that where this leads to? Deshaun freaking gives you 9 wins, sneaks you into the back of the playoffs, wild card. You get spanked. Now you're sitting there with Deshaun. He's saying, "Hey, I got you here. You ain't made the playoffs in so long, and now you got to pay him." That's where this gets to.
Kyler Murray will be a Brown next year. That will happen. If that happens, Kyler Murray will be a Brown.
Kyler Murray's gonna tear it up this year on freaking Minnesota.
Balls.
I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. Kyler Murray's gonna ball out in Minnesota.
Now,
great defense, or really good defense, opportunistic defense. Kyler Murray, that team,
Justin
let's not play with that.
Jefferson.
Kyler Murray's over there. It's gonna be a good team. Good team.
Justin Jefferson. He has now who's the guy from the 49ers? Jawan Jennings. Right? Yeah. Jordan Addison.
No, they've got they went and got Kyler and they knew exactly what they were doing. They were like, hey, listen.
They benched J.J. McCarthy. Thank you.
I don't think McCarthy's good.
Yeah, but he's
a game manager.
But
There's no argument. We're going backwards here. I'm not saying he's good. I don't want J.J. McCarthy on my team. I don't want him as my quarterback. I don't want him in anything. I'm just saying there's a batch of quarterbacks. They're all the same. It's J.J., it's Baker. And I don't think I'm crazy, America, if I say that J.J. McCarthy, freaking Baker, Brock Purdy, Trevor Lawrence, they're all the same. They're all the same. They're not going to win you anything. They're all the same. And Baker all those guys need the best of the bestest of best defenses ever for them to get to the playoffs and do something.
What do game managers need to have in order to manage a game?
Defense.
A defense?
Yeah.
Or a lead?
A lead.
J.J. McCarthy can't get you a lead. So how can you manage a game? He can't get you a lead. That's the thing. He can't get you a lead, man. He cannot get you a lead, man.
Last thing, man, because this is the part where everybody hates me.
Rightly so.
Still don't think Josh Allen is serious, man. Like, I work with a Bills fan, and he's old, and he has been watching the Bills not get it done his whole life. His whole life. He's been watching them, and there's something to your psyche that when you get to freaking 4 Super Bowls and you lose them, there's something about, like, I'm a Miami Hurricanes fan. We lost the national championship because we didn't expect to be there. It didn't hurt as much.
Mm-hmm.
We lost on an interception at the end of the game. It hurt. But it's like, we're optimistic. Like, yeah, well, this year we're loaded. We'll fix some things. We lost some talent. Remember, to be a Bills fan and to lose that many times in a Super Bowl, and then you suck for a long time. J.P. Losman, Tyrod Taylor, all these same quarterbacks. If you get Josh Allen, and he's breaking your heart in the same way, just in today's time. He can't beat Mahomes. I mean, he beats Lamar, but every time he gets to those big moments, he either all of a sudden he's inaccurate, he fumbles, he throws interceptions. When are we going to just say, hey, Josh Allen is what he is, which is a top 10 quarterback. Let's move him down a little bit. He's a top 10. And I think once you do that, you'll feel better about Josh Allen. I think the problem people hate about Josh Allen right now is because everybody thinks he's like top 3, and he's not. I'll give you some quarterbacks. You tell me if they're better than Josh Allen.
Got it.
Stafford.
Better than Josh Allen.
Mahomes.
When healthy, I'll take Mahomes. Now he's thinking. See?
I'm thinking. I think before I talk. You should try it. All right? You should try it.
If you did, you would have said he's a top 10 quarterback.
You just try it.
He's struggling.
No. I'm not struggling.
He's struggling.
I'm not struggling. Jalen Hurts.
I'm a Jalen Hurts truther. I am. I really do.
Jalen Hurts
truther. So I do back Jalen Hurts.
Is he better than Josh Allen?
Oh, that's tough.
So you're at 3.
I think they're neck and neck.
Does America think that, though?
They probably think Josh Allen's better.
And that's what's wrong. That's part of what I'm saying. Okay, so to me, I agree. You're smart. You're being smart right now. I agree.
Okay.
I think he's better. Okay.
But you're not saying he's top 5.
Who?
Josh Allen.
I'm just going in order.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Burrow.
I'll take Josh Allen.
Over
Joe Burrow? Yeah.
When healthy. Because that's what you did for Mahomes. Yeah. When healthy, who's a better quarterback?
Josh Allen.
Who has an easier division?
Joe Burrow.
Josh Allen. Say it the same way you just said. Josh Allen has an easier division.
Right now, yeah. In the past?
In the past 5 years.
Who's performed better?
Because that's when this ascent
Who's performed better in
the
last 5 years?
No. Stay with that. Which division has been better the last 5 years? Josh Allen's division or Joe Burrow's division?
Easier? Probably Josh Allen's.
Okay, and that's the last 5 years. Everybody is high-end freaking Josh Allen to this high stature to where he's just so good. right?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm at 4. To me, I'm at 4. I'm at Mahomes when healthy.
You're at Burrow, Mahomes, Hurts, Stafford.
Okay. Here's where it gets fun.
Yeah.
Where it gets fun. It gets fun here.
Yeah. Exactly.
It gets funny. Listen, it gets fun here. Justin Herbert.
Josh Allen's better.
By how much? If by how much is he better?
What's the grading here?
If Josh Allen's a 10, what is Herbert?
7.5.
No.
An 8.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Josh Allen is better than Justin Herbert.
No. See,
you talk about not getting it done, and you're talking about Justin Herbert, the guy
who's gotten it done, who's had more opportunities to get it done and hasn't.
Justin Herbert's 0-4 in the playoffs. 0-4.
And I think they're. I think see that.
4.
You see how I said one is 10, one is 7.5.
He lost to C.J. Stroud last year.
Great defense, by the way.
They have
a great defense. They have a great. Let me say my point. To me, the conversation is Herbert and Allen are more close than you think.
No,
I think they're more close. I think Justin Herbert hasn't had as many opportunities, but I think if you look at Josh Allen, we all crown him so early. We crown him so early because he's so big. He runs the ball. He throws it really far.
Are you watching this video and you're not subscribed? Make sure you go down there and hit the red button to subscribe, as well as turn on notifications and drop a like for us as well to show your support.
He's in Buffalo, so Buffalo thinks he's like God. And because of that, we think when it's in actuality, there's 3-4 quarterbacks that are really good. And then there's Josh Allen. There's Justin Herbert's. There's Jared Goff. Let's keep going. That whole second tier of guys that are just yeah, they're good. They haven't gotten it done. And that's where he sits.
No. This can't.
See,
we cannot be allowing these on the airwaves right now.
So do you put him in the tier of Mahomes, Stafford, and Jalen Hurts?
I think Mahomes and Stafford are 1-2. 1 and 2.
I'm saying air though. So okay, Hurts too. Because I'm giving champions here. I'm giving people that have won it and have been a good quarterback. I'm not talking about someone like freaking Sam Darnold that you got carried to the Super Bowl. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about somebody like you are the best player on your team and you won a Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts played very well. That defense was really good against them too.
Exactly.
But Jalen Hurts played very well in that Super Bowl. Mahomes, you know what he does. Stafford, you know what he does. Those guys, I put those guys in a different tier. We keep trying to put Lamar up there, Josh Allen, when in actuality, those guys are a little bit lower, and they're all together, which is fine. Jared Goff, Josh Allen, Burrow, Herbert, they're all kind of in the same. And I think we'll feel better about Josh Allen if we just put him there. You see how Herbert's 0-4?
Yeah.
You don't lose any sleep over that. You're like, oh, I mean, good quarterback.
I do lose sleep over that.
Hopefully one day he gets it done. That's how we feel. I'm just saying, that's how the world looks at it. If we all looked at Josh Allen, they're like, oh, he's a good quarterback. Hopefully one day he gets it done. But we start saying, yeah, man, he's neck and neck with Mahomes. No, he's not.
You know why? Because he's a top quarterback in the league. So that's what your expectations are. Allen gets it done. That's your expectations. He needs to reach that level.
So when will he do it?
This year? What are we talking about this year? Trade for DJ Moore. Yeah, the AFC is as wide open as it gets.
We're gonna sit here for next year's start of the season episode, and we're gonna talk about how Josh Allen threw 2 picks, one in the fourth quarter against freaking the Chiefs, and you're gonna be like, "Dang, man!"
Who do you think was the best team in the AFC last year?
Broncos.
Broncos, right? Broncos.
Yeah, Broncos
we agree on that. We agree that, and we agree that if Bo Nix was healthy, they would beat the Patriots.
Yeah,
exactly.
And if we want to keep it 1,000,
keep it a buck with me.
Denver could have won a Super Bowl last year. We're gonna keep it 1,000.
100%.
Denver could have won a Super Bowl last year because they also had a defense.
That defense was insane.
They also had a defense. And Bo Nix is better than Drake May.
100%.
So Denver really is the best team in the AFC. Probably right now. They're probably the best team in the AFC. Yeah.
Now, look at this. Ready? You look at Josh Allen. You look at a team that put up 30 points against that Broncos defense and lost in overtime. That Broncos team, we both agree, should have went to the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah. Injury away.
Yep, exactly. Now, the Bills, to get there, right? The Bills had to win games to get to that division round. Let's say the Bills play the Patriots that round, right? The Bills beat the Patriots. I think we both can agree the Bills are a better football team than the New England Patriots.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know, because when Josh Allen gets to these big moments, something always happens.
And some of it is out of his control.
Oh, see, that's the part I hate. And that's what I always wait for. That's the part I always wait for.
It is.
When he wins, Josh Allen's amazing. Oh my God, Josh Allen. It's him. It's God. It's Brady. It's this. And then when he loses, oh my God, like, it's out of his control. And it's like, no, you turn the ball over. You're inaccurate in the fourth quarter. You make the wrong reads. That's you. That's you. That's who you are, Josh Allen. You're not the guy that's Mahomes. You're not Stafford. You're more in this. You're Burrow. You're Herbert. You're in that category. And once we all say that's the way we look at him, I swear, bro, we'll all look back. And I'll rest my case. I'll say, you know what? That's how that we are looking at him and placing him where he should be.
Josh Allen wins the Super Bowl this year. Where do you put him?
He'll be up there.
Will he be best quarterback in the league or no?
If he wins the Super Bowl, probably, because he'll have to go on a run. He'll have to right his wrongs. Exactly. Yeah.
So let's just that's
a big hypothetical.
That was just food for thought.
That's a big hypothetical.
That was just food for thought. Now we look at Josh Allen, right? And I think the most infamous case, which if you can't agree with me on this, then the whole thing goes away. The 13-second drive by the Chiefs to kick the field goal. Yeah. That was out of his control, right? You'd agree that's out of his control. He got a touchdown, 13 seconds left. You trust your defense not to give up 60-something yards in 13 seconds. Yeah. Right? Exactly.
I don't want to say that's out of his control, because what that does is it makes it look like I don't know. But
he did what he could have done to win that game. 4 touchdowns, over 300 yards passing. I don't think he even had a turnover that game.
He did what he did at the end. He did what he needed to do. Throughout that game, there were moments where, if you look at those Brady teams when he would dominate the game, you're like, man, these guys are holding on to the ball for a long time. These are long drives. He didn't get to do that's the thing people always say. Oh, the end of the game, like he did everything. He put them up, and then it was up to defense. Yeah, but it's a game. It's not just the end of the game.
I don't want to say Brady didn't have explosive plays, because of course he did. He had a long
but it's a lot of chunk.
But it was a lot of 13-yard gain, 7-yard gain, 5-yard gain. And you're frustrated.
But that's a strategy that good quarterbacks do. Manning had the same thing. Manning was not going over top the whole time. Manning was not running around.
But it's a different league nowadays. Right? Mahomes, when he won the league,
he dinked and dunked a lot too.
To Travis Kelce, right?
Yeah, he dinked and dunked a lot too. But that's the game. The game of quarterback is not just I score, yeah. It's managing the game.
But
and then when you need to be heroic, you be heroic. Josh Allen has a bad mix. He doesn't know when to be heroic and when to just do the simple plays.
But he had an over-the-top guy in Tyreek Hill, who's probably one of the best over-the-top guys in the league, right? So there is that over-the-top element.
Probably the best at the time, yeah.
Yeah, seriously. He could just literally run past him. Like, it was crazy. Track star speed. Yeah. Now, you look with Josh Allen, right? Some of the other games he lost to, I'm gonna sit the Denver Bronco game away, because to me, that Denver Broncos game, I look back at it, he had 5 turnovers. He put up 30 points, right? And if you just close your eyes and you're like, hey, I got 30 points in my offense, do I expect to win? The answer is yes.
When you turn that ball over.
When you turn that ball over, that's a little bit of a different story.
Yeah.
Now, that Chiefs game's out of the question. He lost in the AFC Championship to the Chiefs again, 27-14. That one was a dominant performance by Patrick Mahomes. No turnovers.
He lost to the better quarterback.
He lost to a better defense.
And a better scheme, too.
Better defense as well.
What's his face had a read and the enemy at the time.
That was young Josh Allen.
Young
Josh Allen. He lost to Joe Burrow, right? And that was the year of Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow and Chase tore it up that time.
That year, right?
And the running back,
Joe Mixon.
Right.
Mixon, so here's my thing, right, with Josh Allen this year. That's a little bit different. The Broncos, to me, are the team to beat in the AFC. I think we both can agree to that. But look at me when I talk to the AFC. Tell me about these AFC best teams right now. And you try to tell me what's so good about these AFC teams. The Patriots had the easiest schedule last year. That's a fact, right? Do I trust Drake May to get it done year 2? I don't, right? I don't. We're talking minus Denver Broncos here, right? Let's go to the AFC West. Patrick Mahomes coming off a torn ACL, a team that has no receiving options. Travis Kelce's way far behind. He can't do anything. Do I trust Justin Herbert to win a playoff game? I don't think so. I go to the AFC North. Joe Burrow has struggled to get it done. I love Lamar Jackson. I will be a Lamar Jackson truther, but he has struggled to get it done in the playoffs. So we're talking about getting it done in the playoffs. The Browns, I think, are a streaky team that get to the playoffs. Maybe. We talked about that earlier in the episode if they get really lucky, but do I trust that team to win a Super Bowl? I don't. Look at the AFC South. The Texans have the best defense in the league, but CJ Stroud at quarterback. The Jaguars, do I trust Trevor Lawrence to get it done with no running back now? Travis Etienne gone and no Tank Bigsby either? Yeah, take it away. You now go to NFC or the South again. Colts, Daniel Jones at quarterback? No. Exactly. And then I don't think it's Cam Ward's time, right? You go to the AFC East, not the Jets. It's not going to be, I don't think the Patriots. It's the Bills and the Broncos are your 1-2, right? And Josh Allen, it's becoming an if game, right? I am getting a little frustrated with it, but Josh Allen gives your offense 30 points. That's most likely a win. Most likely a win.
I think Josh Allen, they say the longer you play, the game slow down for you.
Mm-hmm.
Why hasn't it slowed down for Josh Allen? Why is he making those big mistakes in big times, man, big moments? And that's the issue. The issue is not talent. Arm-wise, he probably got the best in the league. The mix of size and mobility, he probably got the best in the league. It's him. He's got the arm. He's got the mobility.
He has a strength.
He's a strength.
Big boy. He's a big boy running
big
at
kid.
you.
And the whole team is built around him. They are properly built around him to be in Buffalo. And they're in Buffalo. They have a great home field advantage. So when he goes to Buffalo, those games, that's an advantage for him.
Mm-hmm.
It just, when is it going to slow down for him is my question. And I think my frustration, because I'm not a Bills fan. I'm not a Bills fan. I'm a football fan. And when I watch this, I watch so many people lose their mind. Oh, my God, Josh Allen, he's this. Oh, my God. And then they get let down. And the next year, you got to look at Josh Allen. He's an arm king. He's this. And then he lets you down. And then it's like, if we just lower our expectations, we might be surprised. And we might appreciate what he's doing versus just saying, oh, yeah, he's like Mahomes. He's not. Oh, he's like Stafford. He's not. He's like Lamar. They're kind of the same. It's him, Lamar, Burrow, Herbert. They're all the same. So I don't know why there's like this like push. Oh, he's this media darling. Oh my God, and it's like, no, we got to get off that. And I swear, the whole NFL will sleep better at night. All of us, all the fans, will all sleep better at night because we'll say, this guy, he's below that top tier of Stafford, Mahomes, and Jalen Hurts. That's your three. And then after that, there's great quarterbacks. I love Lamar. Oh my God, Lamar Jackson's amazing. Herbert, it's good. Lamar Jackson chokes in the playoffs right now.
And it hurts me to
say.
It
hurts. Mark Andrews dropping balls and hey. Herbert can't get it done. He's got a defensive coach. Now he's got a guru. Get it done. Josh Allen is right there in that mix. It's those four. It is what it is, man. Y'all let me know. If I'm wrong, because to me, I think that's the NFL. That's we talked a lot today. We talked about how we ranked the quarterbacks. Freaking, we gave predictions. We even made a bet. Like, it was fun, man. It was fun. That being said, man, listen. You're going to see some links here. Subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and like this video. Tell us where we're wrong, or tell us how great we are, because we are really great. It's a good time, man.
Man, this guy doesn't know what Tom. Just make sure you turn the likes on. Make sure you notifications on so you can hear all the takes that this guy has, because sometimes it's just, man.
What was my worst take?
Of all time? Or Dolphins winning 7 games. Yeah, get me out. That's the episode. Dolphins winning 7 games. That's the episode.
Right, we're going to be shot when Malik Willis wins 7 games.
Throwing to who? There we go.
To Atwell.
GG's. Yep. That's the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe right here. This is the man of the hour. And of course, tell us what you think in the comments. Other than that, sign it off, man.
Peace out, man.